Welcome to Plumbing Professors Radio, where you can ask the experts your questions on plumbing, drains, and sewers. The professors are always in.
Good morning, and welcome to Plumbing Professors Radio. I'm Wendy Mountain, here with my handsome husband, Steve.
Good morning.
And our resident expert and master plumber, Matt O'Rourke.
Good morning, Wendy.
Hey, what's on your mind, Detroit? Do you have a question about your plumbing, sewer, or drains? This is your chance to ask the experts. Don't let that scary, creepy sewer problem keep you up nights. Call us at 248-356-1270. That's 248-356-1270, or go to plumbingprofessors.com and ask a question. We're here to help.
That was a pretty scary intro. I guess it's the right time of year to come into the show like that.
Well, and you know, when you think about plumbing, sewer, and drain, anything with plumbing, sewer, and drain can be really scary. And that's why we're here. We're here to help you learn some simple things you can do so you never get a visit from one of our guys.
And we've talked about phantom flushing and crazy noises. So our homes can be very spooky if you don't know what's going on. And a lot of it's plumbing noises, water dripping, toilets flushing, water heaters crackling. There's all kinds of spooky noises inside our homes.
Well, and guys, we've been keying on one topic this month, and that is the whole house shutoff. We had thousands of calls. Actually, we had 2 calls, but the whole premise was with us talking about the whole house shutoff was how critical it is that you, as a homeowner, know how to shut the water off in your home in the event that something suddenly happened. And we want to recap that just briefly.
We offered a free valve tag, and you can go to plumbingprofessors.com. Go to Ask a Question or Ask a Tech and type in, please send me a free valve tag. This valve tag will have a whole house shutoff right on it. You can simply go to your whole house shutoff and strap it to the pipe so everybody in your home knows where this shutoff is and knows how it works, because it really is important. 1 out of 3 people are going to experience water damage in their home. So when you're at a party or at work, look to the left and look to the right. 1 of the 3 of you are going to experience this. So it is very important. And I know we've brought it up every show, but it is that important because it can save thousands of dollars.
Well, Matt, last night we went to our neighbors, Rick and Nancy, and they had a whole bunch of people over from the neighborhood. And you wouldn't believe the stories that came up once they found out that we were there, because they knew about the radio show and about plumbing. And I think Wendy can share with you some of the things she heard about not only plumbing, but the whole house shutoff.
Well, first of all, it was a lovely event. And, I got there and some of the ladies were saying, did you hear about Eileen? She fixed her own toilet this week.
Hold on one second, Wayne. Did you say it was a lovely event? You talked about plumbing the entire time?
I know. That's why I have to preface. It was a gorgeous party. But, somehow or another, we always start talking dirty. Once we get there, that's where it goes. But anyway, Eileen fixed her own toilet this week. That was big news in our neighborhood. And when she got there, she regaled us with how she took a picture. She opened up the back of her toilet. She took a picture of it with her iPhone. She goes over to Home Depot. She shows them, and they said, well, you just need to replace the chain. They sold her the parts she needed. She said she went home, and within an hour, she had her own toilet put back together again. That's what I would call girl power.
Right. There's a lot of things in your home: electricity, heat, air, plumbing. And if a light bulb goes out, you see it goes out, and most people are comfortable about fixing it.
Right.
I can replace that light bulb, but they've seen it done. They can see that there's a problem. Well, there's other things in your home that you can't see. If you have a problem with your toilet, it's covered by a nice, beautiful china tank and you got the bowl. Well, you don't see the parts that actually make that work. Simply taking the lid off, you'd be surprised how many things you'll see and what is causing the problem.
Well, and Eileen said she didn't know what to call any of the parts, and that's why she took a picture of it.
And that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because then you can go to your local Ferguson plumbing supply store and say, this is what I have going on, and they're going to know exactly what to tell you or what to sell you to fix it.
Yep.
Well, and we talked too about the whole house shutoff, and I think we should hit on that briefly.
Well, let me tell you about what happened at the party. I mean, first, we all had to clap and, hire a band because one of the ladies of the neighborhood fixed her own toilet. But then I asked them about the whole house shutoff. I said, well, how many of you ladies know where your whole house shutoff is? Well, A, they didn't know where it was. B, they didn't know what it was. And C, they didn't know why they would want to know where it was or what it was. So, Sophie, you've heard me talk about my friend Sophie before. Sophie was there, and she said, let me tell you why you want to know. Sophie's my friend whose wash machine hose burst in her laundry room, wrecked her whole first level. All of her hardwood had to be replaced. And she told the people at the party it was months before she got her house back in order again. So here's what I tell mostly ladies, because, you know, most of the guys know where it is, but the ladies don't. You have to know where it is. You have to know how to shut it off. And then you have to make sure that it's capable of being shut off, you know, that it isn't frozen in that position.
Sandy from ISC Services will tell you, when they go into a disaster, it's water. It's always going to be, the majority of the time it's going to be water. And once water starts going, it comes out faster than you can imagine. So you have to, please go find this. And everyone's going to associate this radio show with, well, I know where the whole house shut off is.
Let's hope.
But we've saved thousands of dollars by instructing people and showing them this is what you have to do in case of something happens.
If there's one thing you take from this show, it's today or tomorrow or the next few days, go downstairs and find it. And State Farm will tell you that 80% of water damage in a home is caused by your home's plumbing system. It's not caused by hurricanes, tornadoes, or even floods. Certainly those cause damage. But when they're paying claims, 80% of the time it's from your plumbing. What this whole house valve does is as the water comes in from the street, it enters 1 point by the meter. Down from the meter, as it moves through your house, it spreads out kind of like a spider web.
We would call that distribution piping.
Right. So if you need to shut all the water in the house off at 1 point, you find it right at the water meter. You could go right there immediately, close that valve, and the next thing you'll know is you will have all the water in the whole house shut off. So definitely it's something you want to do, and we believe that any teenager or older should know where that valve is, and they should know how to use it.
And if you need help finding it, you can call us today at 248-356-1270. That's 248-356-1270, and ask us any question about your plumbing system in your home. You can also ask us, hey, I tried looking for it, I couldn't find it. You could also visit us at plumbingprofessors.com. And again, send us a little note. Say, please send me a free valve tag or a drawing or ask a question. We can also answer them online. We have a Facebook page. We have a Twitter account. So you can go to facebook.com and search Plumbing Professors. Ask us any questions there. We have a wide range of areas that we can help you out on.
And Matt, I think we should mention that we'll do a lot to help people through email and over the phone, and there's no charge for that. So send us a note, send us a problem. Sometimes it might take us a day or two to get back to you unless you tell us it's urgent and water's coming out of the ceiling because the guys are just busy. But we have a number of master plumbers. We have a wide range of technicians and journeymen with different experience, and we tap all of them to answer the questions, and we don't charge for that.
And we have an exciting show today. We have a spooky show today, as Wendy made it clear. But we're going to talk about garbage disposals and putting stuff down. This time of year, it's amazing how many people are putting pumpkin guts down the garbage disposal, or we have Thanksgiving around the corner, so they're going to have turkey or a lot of family over. So we're going to talk about what can you and what can't you put down a garbage disposal. What about sewer problems? You know, the busiest time of the year for plumbers is the day after Thanksgiving, this day after the Super Bowl, or during a Christmas holidays. And that is because you have so many people in your home that are taxing your plumbing system. So that doesn't happen often. And when it does, it's always during the holidays. Well, we never charge overtime charges. So it's important to write our number down and give us a call, because we'll come out on Thanksgiving or we'll come out on Christmas Day at no extra charge and take care of that so you can go on with your family functions. And we're going to talk about Drano. You know, we have a question on plumbingprofessors.com that came in this week about, does Drano hurt the pipes? So we're going to be able to go through all of that stuff today, help you out, get a pen and paper ready, write the number down, 248-356-1270. That's 248-356-1270, and ask your questions. We are here to help.
Guys, one thing we should mention, Matt, is we've had a lot of people call us, and the three of us are doing this radio show. We're actually representing Plumbing Professors, a company of plumbing, sewer, and drain technicians and experts and the young ladies that take the calls. And we are 24 hours a day, and we actually do the work. We're not just here talking on the radio. We have a team of people today that if you suddenly had a problem, they could be there. They could help you right now, and you don't have to worry about overtime because we don't charge any.
Yeah, never. We never charge overtime. You can call today, right now. Amy and Karen are going to answer the phone, They're going to schedule an appointment for today, and you'll see a plumber at your home by 3, 4, 5 o'clock, or whenever it's most convenient for you to take care of the problem so you can get back to doing what you're doing.
Well, when we come back, we're going to hear from Ken and Fraser, who had some questions about the different chemicals that you could use in a drain and how to use them and should you use them and will they hurt anything. So stay with us. You're on New Talk Radio 1270. You are listening to Plumbing Professor Radio.